I have been an educator for 11 years, and I started out in Detroit Public Schools where I really loved my students. But I had a lot of challenges with the administration and all the rules and disempowerment that was happening in the school. And I've also been a University of Michigan professor teaching classes in educational inequalities and prison film courses, and a student teacher supervisor. And so I really have my fingers all over in education, and I'm really passionate about working with youth and helping youth become more empowered. 10 years ago, when I left the Detroit Public Schools, I decided I wanted to start a school where there would be non-hierarchical structure where everyone, parents, teachers, students would have an equal voice in their education process. And so I got my master's in social work and community organizing so I could learn the skills to open a nonprofit, always thinking that would be a school. And so 10 years later, after I had my own children, a 4 and a 6-year-old, I decided that this was a really good time. So I'm really excited about this school. I learned about the free school model, and I'm very excited about how it really listens to the child and their needs, their passions. I really love that in a school like this, there's a really small or a low teacher to student ratio, so we can give really individual attention to each child and their needs. So on one day, if someone comes in and they're really sleepy, I can say, do you need to lay down and take a nap, or tell me what's going on. If there's a conflict, we get to stop everything and spend as much time as it takes dealing with that conflict and having it be resolved before forcing the children to go on to the next thing. I like that, if a child's really excited about frogs, we can find ways for them to read books about frogs, act out plays about frogs. We can go out in nature for an hour doing a frog hunt to find frogs. We can, do science and learn about the anatomy of frogs. There's lots of different exciting ways to learn about what a kid is passionate about. So I'm really excited also about really listening to youth and hearing what is important to them.